We're live.
Alrighty. Last week, you guys had a very relaxing and great spa day.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, Chief.
Got our sweat on.
Got
a healthy sweat.
After
some of you have been permanently changed.
Yeah. Fucking. Jeez. How many fucking elemental things can I stick on my character?
Yeah, right. I mean, we're the only ones in this party who are smoking now.
We were smoking
you
before.
guys are smoke hot.
To be fair.
All right.
But
so
thanks to the funnel cake.
Other than Zephys and Lar, everyone else is going into the haunted manor, correct?
Yes.
I think so.
Let's start with that, and then I'll circle back to what you two guys are doing. Intermediary. Oh, I hate words.
Intermediary. Intermediately. Whatever.
Thank you. Yes.
Intermittent.
Intermittently. Fuck.
Yes, thank you. Intermittently.
God.
It's okay. I couldn't say improvement earlier today.
Oh god. Yo, word assassins are the worst. Like, you know what word you're trying to say, but you just can't actually pronounce it, and you're just like, you fuck.
It's not our fault that there's 9 billion words that all mean, like, the same thing but slightly to the left, or all sound the same, but, like, one syllable different.
But it's also the sleep paralysis demon targeting your tongue.
Yeah. Yeah, it very much is. A little fun bit for Michael is he hates the word irregardless.
Because it's not a word.
You just made him the happiest man alive, Liz.
It's not a word.
Who's the one that hates unsubstantiated?
It's only a word because a billion retarded people use it. So,
irregardless of that fact, though.
What's the word?
That is the opposite of what you mean.
Irregardless.
Is that really not a word?
Irregardless is the same thing as regardless.
What?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Ear means not.
Yeah, no.
Regard and then less. Regardless.
It's a double
means
negative.
Not. Yeah.
Not regarded.
It's literally a double negative in the same word.
It's the same concept as I could care less versus I couldn't care less. They both get the same point across.
Yeah.
No, I could care less means that you could care less. I couldn't care less.
But you see, people aren't
use
smart,
them the
and
same
people
way.
will say it. People will say, I could care less.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a retarded, like, I want to say Southern, but I don't know. Maybe other people do it too.
Thanks for coming to the podcast, by the way.
Yeah, welcome to the 8-person podcast.
Up next on our TED Talk.
TED Talk. All right. So, you guys enter. You see 2 staircases, 3 doors. Oh, I think I can actually just draw doors, can't I? Can. Hold on.
Oh, I see. This is...
I'm blind!
There you go. Doors for you.
I just need to scroll down.
Oh, I understand the severity of your infection now.
Me? What do you mean?
That... Oh, the grid. Oh, the grid.
So I'm assuming doors and stairways?
Oh, hold on, I can turn off the grid. I think.
Alright. So,
I think I can turn off the grid. Can I turn off the grid?
Grid is off except for who's in the room.
Okay,
yeah,
we're looking for a brooch, right?
We're looking for a red brooch.
Yes, the red brooch. You see a small little table with a plant on it, the 2 stairs, the 3 doors, and a few paintings around.
Can't
How
do a
creepy are the
perception check to see if the brooch is in this room.
Yeah, roll me a perception. You're hyper-focused on looking for specifically the brooch. You do not find the brooch in this room.
I feel like I should do another one for in general.
Okay, buddy. I see what you're doing.
Hey,
What?
you never know. It could have been in this room.
Yes.
I see that, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna do this in every single room.
Well,
Yes.
that's not bad. That's not a bad thing to do.
I guess.
We are looking
alright.
for something.
Yes. For reference, if you guys are wondering, when you declare you're searching for a particular object, you do forego the ability to just do a general search, but you get a +10 to the perception check for looking for the specific item. That is Pathfinder for you.
I did not know that. That's nice.
Yes, it's the same thing as like calling. Like you take a -8 when you do a called shot, like when you're trying to hit a specific body part on an enemy. But you do like specific damage to that part.
I'm assuming that if I would have said that I'm looking specifically for traps, it would have been the same thing. If the brooch was here, I would have missed the brooch as I wasn't looking for it, but I would have rolled a 39 and spotted every trap in the room.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Where do the stairs lead?
There's a hallway upstairs. You want to go up this? You want to go up?
I want to go upstairs and search for the brooch up there.
Okay. Let me.
Are we splitting up or are we going to stick together?
Let's split up, gang.
I mean, I'm not going in any doors. I figured there's just like a hallway. Is it like a balcony?
Shit.
Dude's on beat either Shaggy or Scooby.
Let me get the room.
I was curious about the paintings. They're all just portraits and they're very creepy, I assume.
I mean, they might not necessarily be creepy. They might just be, old people looking serious.
So I want to look.
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta put all these doors.
Scream at you while you're looking at them.
There we go.
Okay.
I have to remember where all these doors are. That's that one. That's that one. That one. There's one here. Here. Here? Yes.
I like how the shading keeps twitching.
The shading's switching?
Like, whenever you said, oh, this is here, I could see, like, the little shadows and, like, the little hatch marks kind of shift and alternate.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't see that, but I'm also standing up pacing.
Pacing
Pacing helps me think.
Alright, so you specifically want to search the upstairs hallway, correct?
Yeah, is that like a balcony that looks down, or?
There's a bit of a balcony there, but if you see the room that I put above the...
Oh, up there, okay.
Yeah, that is the shape of the hallway.
Can I not see what's going on because my token's not here? I see is a sideways L in the middle and a box at the bottom. I don't see anything else.
Oh, that's all we see.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That sideways L is that hallway that I just went up to.
Oh, I don't even see the sideways L. I just see the box at the bottom.
Scroll up.
Nope.
Zoom out, bud.
I am zoomed all the way out. All I see is the square with the stairways to the left and right, door at the top, door at left, door at right.
Huh.
So right now, I'm not looking to separate. I thought that was like overlooking balcony to where I could still see the party.
I mean, yes, at the top you can. As long as you don't go down like the corner there.
So I will
give me
search
a
only the top.
Okay, so part. Stairs.
And then perception.
There you go. That's where the stairs come up. Yes, perception. Okay. You do not find the red brooch.
I knew he was going to study the paintings on the lower part of the room.
Okay.
Or
you
where
you can do either religion or noble.
Bad news about both of those.
Okay. It's art.
Awesome. Sick. I don't know these people. Yeah, I will take that as doesn't matter what you roll. You don't get that unless you have the. Actually, no. I do have. Why do I have appointed nobility?
Yeah, I thought you got nobility earlier.
I mean, dwarves have inherent like noble traits.
I don't. Oh, I put A rank into it.
Well, roll your nobility.
Oh yeah, that does mean yeah. I do. I guess if you put a rank into it, yeah, I'll fucking roll.
I was going to give you guidance, but I don't know if that would have helped.
I think guidance is a +1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to do anything.
Okay,
it's art. Yeah.
Bunch of spiffy-looking individuals. Yeah, I do forget that I did put like. I do have local, I do have nobility, I do have engineering and dungeoneering. Anyway. Just no brooch here, bunch of rooms off to the side, hallway up top.
Cass, do you still not see the
that staircase.
The hallway?
No, I do not. Let me try refreshing the page and see if that works.
Yeah, if you would. This is, by the way, me testing out specifically this.
Okay, now I see the L.
Seems very convenient for kind of like slapdash.
Right. This is something that Roll20 is integrated with Dungeon Scrawl.
Cool.
So, yeah.
It is gonna bother me like the tiniest bit that it doesn't match up perfectly.
Close your eyes and you won't see it.
But it's also one of those things of how do you get both the hallway and a room up there, so that's why the hallway needs to be elsewhere.
Oh, no, I just mean the grid.
The squares. Yeah, the grid. I could have forced it to be perfect squares.
But that's too much time and effort.
Yeah, that's a lot more.
For a one-day map.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay, so right. So Liz helps me a little bit. Do we want to just like pick a room? We could go in the big front door.
Yeah. Let's just pick a room.
Yeah, I'll go back down with everybody else.
The front door, by the way, is over here.
Is the front door
locked? We came in at the bottom?
Yes, the front door is locked.
So I think that they're saying that this is the door to go through? Or that we want to go through?
We can go through. Yeah, I don't have the front door marked, essentially.
Yeah.
We will go through the north door. There we go, fixed it.
Let me check. That is I need will saves.
Oh, that's sick. All right. I get bonuses on this probably.
Here we go.
Must be nice.
Oh boy.
Lamau.
Oh, nice.
Ragnar will be
29.
fine, but for the rest of us...
Is
That was a pretty
it-
decent, well, average roll for me too.
I'm not even gonna ask if it's bonuses because I assume I just pass.
The DC is 22.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I ain't passing that. I'll just take the fail.
Okay.
This will be fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Spooky music.
You guys enter the music room. I gotta go draw.
Incredible.
Quick, dodge
Michael?
the ghosts!
Wait, who is it? Is that Michael? No, that's Chris.
Oh, yeah. I work off speakers.
Yeah, you're all good.
Okay.
Uh,
So I take
those who
it-
fail
Yeah.
are compelled to dance.
Do I dance beautifully?
Can I roll
Yes.
performance to see how well I do?
If you want to.
Is that an open invitation?
Absolutely.
Liz doesn't know how to dance, or Zinni doesn't know how to dance.
I don't have charisma. Can I use acrobatics?
Why not?
I don't have a performance.
Oh,
Perform.
I'm just doing like the white person, like shuffling from one foot to the other.
Is the acrobatics an open invite?
Yeah, if you want, man.
I mean, come on, I could have did
It's some-
acrobatics.
If you want, Liz, I'll allow it.
Team PT over here doing backflips and shit.
Meanwhile,
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing a beautiful soiree.
I mean, I'm better than got a higher score
not
than you,
bad.
Cass.
Okay, I'm doing a
Meanwhile-
slightly less beautiful dance than you.
So,
Still beautiful.
I will
Wow.
say this is freestyle. This isn't like a specific dance, which is why I'll allow the acrobatics.
Is there a poll?
No money.
You're not
Do you want
making
there to be
money,
a full
Cass.
cast?
Wait, they won't
I-
pay me
How many
money?
years you been in?
I need to know. Do you want a poll?
Will something bad happen if I say yes?
No. I just want to know if you want a poll in the room.
Yes.
Okay, roll me a d20, high or low.
We're gonna go low.
The pool suddenly appears exactly where you're standing. You are now
Dang
a
it.
skewer.
No, there's not a poll in the.
Oh, well.
well, I'm the
Chris,
only one
what
who's
is your
not
character
dancing.
currently wearing?
The butcher's apron, and I would say the chest strap is back on.
Okay.
Basically, just my standard gear.
I do mean every item your character is currently wearing.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to need this from everyone who failed.
Oh boy.
Start taking the list.
The Headband of Havoc, Amulet of the Bull, Cloak of Resistance, Belt of Giant Strength, Ring of Protection, Boots of Flying, and the Butcher's Reinforced Apron.
Ooh.
And technically gloves of shielding, but I don't remember putting those on.
Severely under-equipped.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of empty slots.
Pick one of those. Pick one of them. And that will be the one item I will not mess with.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God, I want to say my apron does the most lifting for me.
Is there anything I can do to, like, stop this, or no?
No.
Okay. So I'm just sitting here helplessly watching these fools dance to their freaking demise.
Yeah, I like my AC and I don't trust you, so my apron.
Okay. Where is my dice?
Everything else goes up in flames. Oh no.
No.
I'm not wearing the shirt. I have the shirt. I'm not wearing. I did have that. Put it on my.
You said. I believe the third thing you said was Ring of Protection.
Third? No, third was like Cloak of Resistance.
Cloak of Resistance. Okay. Then it will be the Cloak of Resistance. Your Cloak of Resistance is permanently altered.
Oh.
Oh, so.
It is no longer a cloak. It is now a billowing cape. Regardless of how much wind is around, it has a constant flutter to it.
Oh, God, that was Matt's favorite item.
I mean, hey, you can do a lot of epic poses now.
Right.
Yeah, but...
It does convey you a -3 stealth check.
That's bad.
That is it.
Yeah, but it also means that I no longer have my bonuses from their Cloak of Resistance.
No, it's still a cloak of... It still gives you all of the resistances. It just now also gives you -3 to stealth. And it's no longer a cloak per se. It is a cape that billows constantly.
So it is same slot. The only differences are like.
So I might as well just call it a billowing Cloak of Resistance.
Yeah, if you want.
Billowing cape.
Billowing cape. Yeah.
Yeah, it still provides everything it did. It's just now cursed.
Sick.
All right. Next up, Zinni.
So just my equipped stuff?
Yes, just the things you currently have equipped on your turn.
A chameleon scarf, a vest of escape, belt of incredible dexterity, acrobat slippers, and my leaf armor. And for my character, I'd say I would not want my vest of escape messed with because of my...
Totally fair.
I have 4
your
items.
leaf armor.
Okay.
Your leaf armor now is a ballroom dress.
Oh boy.
Fancy.
It is green with like a leaf pattern through it. What is the negative on this?
Are these just off the dome?
Some will be off the dome just based on the thing. Some of these are going to be... I have a curse sheet up. I'm not feeling all there, Harry, so I'm cheating.
Nothing against you, I'm just curious.
This is so incredibly funny. It makes no difference to you.
Huh?
The leaf armor provides an additional -20 arcane penalty.
Oh.
I don't even know what that means.
Nothing.
It means nothing for you. Yes, you're divine caster.
Wizards and sorcerers cannot cast spells.
Oh,
So
they
you
use
can't-
arcane. Okay.
Can't
Right.
give Arc your dress.
Because I'm a druid, so I don't access the weave that way.
Yeah, you don't access the arcane. You access divinity.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm still
so
gonna write it down. I guess.
actually, all that happened is your armor is now a dress.
Damn.
Beautiful rat in a beautiful dress.
Stinky
still
rat
have
in
a-
beautiful dress.
Do I still have a hood?
Your leaf
Oh,
armor
that's-
did not provide the hood, I believe. That was
No,
another
it didn't.
piece.
That was just flavor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a veil.
No.
Because that's like Zinni's security blanket. If you take her hood away, she'd be very upset.
I believe that's off of the cloak. Or not the outer piece. Not
The
the
vest.
armor. Yeah, it's off
And
the
the
vest. not
scarf,
the,
one of those two. Okay.
Yeah. I did not take your hood. Alright. Cass.
All right. Apparently, I'm very well equipped. Mask of Disguise, Eyes of the Eagle, Amulet of Natural Armor, Cloak of Resistance 2, Belt of the Weasel, Bracers of True Aim, Ring of Deflection 2, Boots of Spider Climbing, and Spider Silk Bodysuit.
Okay. What do you want not to be messed with?
I guess my character would probably say the Mask of Disguise.
I'm saying what you personally, if you want to have the chance of your mask getting fucked with, you can. But I'm fine not messing with the mask. It's up to you.
I guess let's go with the bodysuit.
Bodysuit? Okay. Those are the goggles, the eagle eye goggles.
Oh, those are on loan.
All right. What am I going to fucking do to curse these things?
They are now a monocle. Take your negative.
No. They're what are these called? What are those round, like small glasses called?
Spectacles?
Ah, yeah.
Are they called specs?
They are called specs.
Sounds right to me. Unless you're
Yes.
looking more for like jeweler's lenses or something like that.
No. Spectacles. What will the negative be? Oh shit, that's funny.
Oh?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That shit's funny. Okay. They are now spectacles. Small golden spectacles. You're still able to see fairly fine out of them, but when you're trying to focus on something in particular, you notice it gets a little hard. Because these are prescription and not for you.
No!
These now convey a -1 to attack.
-1 to attack, you said?
Yeah. Still get all the benefits of them being perception. But if you try to use them in combat, it fucks with your vision just a teeny bit.
I'm gonna have such a headache from wearing prescription glasses for who knows how long.
Okay. Welcome to the music room.
All right.
After you guys do your little dance and your items get changed, out of curiosity, Harry, did you dance with them at all, or no?
No.
Okay.
Well, didn't really have the ability to stop them, so just like kind of sat there and watched, and like, you know what? I'll use that time to say that I like looked around the room a little bit, if that's all right.
I'll allow it. There's a piano, some more, there's a big portrait in here as well. A couple harps.
And I take it the music is playing on its own?
What was that?
I take it the music is playing on its own? Or
Oh, yeah.
The instruments? Yeah. That's not bad.
No. Checking my notes. Is that anything in the music range? That is nothing in the music range. Okay. You don't find anything of specific note.
And no other
oh, actually,
Hmm?
that's on just a perception. So, you do see a guitar.
Just kind of laying about?
Yep. It's not being played currently. There you go. All right.
On
The
one
three of you
hand,
have stopped
grabbing-
dancing. Your items permanently changed. What do we do?
Take a look
So-
around the room, I guess.
Is there any
Okay.
doors? Is this a dead end?
Yes, this is a dead end.
All right. I guess we'll do this and then try another room.
I'll take a look
If
around
it's
the
not
room.
in here.
Someone want to try their hand at the guitar?
Look, I'm good with string things, but not instruments.
You're just looking around the room, correct, Cass?
This time it is a general perception, yes.
As you are doing your general search, you are moving around the piano, and you find a hidden compartment on the piano.
Ooh. Can I check it for traps before I open it?
I'll say I will roll your perception on this. There are no traps.
I would like to open the compartment and take a look inside.
Okay. You see a set of music sheets. And a note. The note reads effectively, if you would like to reverse a curse via music, have the piano play this symphony.
So, if I'm reading that right, hang on, I gotta fucking go through in my head how many things I've been cursed with, or like what you've been afflicted with, and which ones like matter.
Right. It
It's
specifies
a
the music
curse.
one.
Oh,
This is to reverse the music curse.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
put the music to I am sure that your characters would figure this out because the note is supposed to be very straightforward, and my brain is melting. If you put the music sheets on the piano, it will play a music. It will change what the piano is playing, and it will reverse any cursed items
that
via the music room.
That is surprisingly helpful.
Yes, it's DC 31.
That makes a lot more sense.
Wow.
What
I'm
skill
looking at
check?
my two.
I want to explain real fast. Most things that I've put in that are just straight negative have a way of being dealt with.
Oh.
Was that DC 31 to find it or to perform it?
DC 31 perception to find this.
Oh,
Goodness.
Very nice.
that
So
being
we only
said,
got that
Anna
because
will-
yes.
Yes.
Hey. I'm helpful.
That being said, none of us.
Did the
are-
eyes of the eagle make the difference on the roll?
Yes, it did.
Yes. Yes, it did.
Yay.
We only got it because of Suzanne.
Would you like to put the music sheets on the piano?
Well, is there anyone in the group that wants to keep their cursed item? If so, leave the room now.
So it clears everyone's music curse or just the person who plays it?
It clears any musical curse from this room.
Oh, I mean, I'm not the dress kind of wearing person.
I like my
And Chris,
stealth
I'm
checks.
assuming that
Literally the one person whose curse had no effect on them, and they're like, nah, this shit's too pretty for me.
It doesn't fit Zenny at all.
she is a riot.
It's
I
too
am
big
a
and fluffy.
poison druid. I'm supposed to be gross and covered in bones and pieces of animals. Get it off me!
Ooh. Let's see. Do I be annoying or do I just? I'll just be useful and play the music.
Okay. The only other thing that I've made note of in this room for y'all is the guitar.
Someone get this rat some dial soap.
Well, if no one else is gonna touch the guitar, I'm gonna touch the guitar.
Go for it.
Give me a will save.
Oh no, not another one.
The DC is 15.
You're possessed by the spirit of Elvis and you jam out for the next hour.
I'll go and waste a thing to re-roll it just in case. Never mind, I'll just take what I re-rolled.
That's a hero point.
Yeah, but he also gains one.
You can
I know,
three.
that's what I meant.
Yeah. -1 plus 3.
Yeah. Okay. As you pick up the guitar, you feel a sharp pain, and you immediately have to let go of the guitar.
I hate that guitar.
Does anyone else want to try and pick up the guitar?
Alright, I'll take a crack at it. I'll freaking. Alright. Will save, you said?
Willpower, yeah.
That's
That
better.
will do it. That also clears the second DC.
Ooh.
Yes. You pick it up, and initially you feel something like start to writhe against you, and you're like, "No, you're not. No,
I'm better.
stay." And the guitar eventually settles into your hand, and you instinctually go down and start strumming it a little and start tuning it.
Yeah.
And you're able to play this very well. You get a +10 on performance when you're playing with this guitar.
Holy
In addition,
shit.
whenever you pass a DC 20 with this item, performance or musical performance check, you get a anyone who's in the vicinity and can hear it gets a temporary bonus of 5 HP for the next 24 hours.
Five
You can
temp
make
HP
this
for
attempt.
24 hours.
You can make this attempt once a day.
Okay, let me write that shit down.
Yep. And you have the Spectre.
Spectre guitar or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Guys,
Cool.
I think you found the item minigame.
Item minigame?
Listen, you've got your coin. I've got my guitar.
I forgot about the coin!
Lamau.
The funny thing is I only have that coin because I think Ark was like, I don't want this, and gave it to me.
All right.
All
So,
right.
what do you guys want to do now?
You want to hit up the
assuming
left room?
Yeah.
Is there anything else
The
we need to check
left-
for the perception check, or?
I
said
think
the
the
only other thing was
33
the
covered it.
Okay.
You can try. You always try.
I will
Don't.
specifically search for the brooch.
Oh, did anybody
Okay.
play the piano or no?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The piano is self-playing. All you have to do is put music sheets on it.
So I no longer
My
have the
cons-
billowing cape, it's just back to the cape.
Yeah, it's back to the normal cape.
My
You're no
concern
longer in a
was that
3D dress.
great, we found the sheet music, but nobody knows how to play piano.
Yeah, the piano plays itself.
Cool. All right. Next room.
All right, so you guys said you're heading into the left room, correct?
Yep.
All right.
Will saves?
No. No saves immediately in this room. You come into a study. There's roughly 500 books in this room. There's a nice little furnace, or not furnace, fucking fireplace in this room as well. A nice reading lounge. You know, one of those long fucking couches that people would like half lay on.
Yep.
Keep your feet off the furniture, and I will not follow my own advice. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and do another general perception check in here. The reason why I'm figuring general perception check is because there's a good chance the brooch might be hidden. So if I don't see the trap door, then I can't find the brooch.
That is exactly how that would work, yeah. It has to be visible. Jesus Christ, dude.
This is what I'm good at.
Does anyone else want to roll perception before I just throw it all on Cass?
That is.
Even if I get a nat 20, I'm still gonna roll lower.
Why
Yeah,
would I
my
reroll? Did I roll
perception's
low?
not that.
No, not reroll.
Free
Before
roll.
before
but
Cass.
I
Chris-
said free roll.
If you
Oh,
get
yeah,
a nat
free.
20, you get a hero point.
And you
That's-
guarantee you get anything that I miss.
That is fair.
Yeah, we'll do general
I
perception.
rolled an 8.
Farm
Perception with guidance.
those rolls. Perception with guidance. Guidance.
I forgot to use the coin again. Can I retroactively apply the coin?
Sure,
What's the
Cass.
coin do again?
Thanks. Plus 5 luck bonus.
Roll the d20.
I can cast guidance all day long. That's one of my 0 level.
So it's 36, which doesn't matter because the DC in this room was 27.
Yay!
The last DC in this room is 27.
So we find everything. What do we find?
We are finding that brooch one way or another.
Right. All right. So, it looks as though you can move the fireplace.
Whoa.
This is up to 2 people can try and move it, and it is a combined total of at least 16 strength.
Would our big, strong dwarf and lizard like to attempt this?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of goes without saying.
I mean, I just want to say, let her try alone.
If you, you can try it alone.
It's just a strength roll.
Strength?
This is a straight strength roll. DC is 16. Fuck.
Fuck me!
You can use your shield as pom-poms to cheer for the lizard.
Pom. All right.
I'm pretty sure we have the same bonus. Yeah, we do.
The thing slides open. There's a small room with many little like knickknacks and whatnot. In the center there is a what are those things called that have like
Pedestal?
no. The cards, the cards you would
Tarot?
flip through.
Placards?
Tarot cards.
At a library when you gotta look up where a book is.
Oh, like
What's
the Dewey
that
Decimal
called?
System index cards.
Index cards, thank you. There's a spindle of index cards. Anyway.
Well, I guess if we want to find books, we
The
can
card
always...
catalog. That's what it's officially called. It's a card catalog.
Thank you. Thank you.
I volunteered in a library for 3 years.
I'm sorry.
The more I learn.
Nobody uses those
things.
anymore.
With how this place is, though, it might not be a bad idea to look at some of the books. It might give random bonuses or might give you another curse.
We just take one of the cursed books and we give it to Michael and see what happens.
Yes!
Alright. What are you guys looking for in this new little room that you found?
Shoot, what was the thing other than the index cards, because I forgot the proper name?
I hear knickknacks.
Yes, there were knickknacks as well.
Could I search through the knickknacks to see if there's anything interesting? Like, I don't know, a brooch maybe?
Sure.
Is it general or specific?
Yeah, do a general.
What are the chances there's something in the card catalog that's like under brooch? The brooch is in this room. Oh, look it, there's a clue in here. That's something you do in like a murder mystery.
And I will say you used the
anything
coin.
under brooch?
Thank you.
I know.
You freaking goober!
It's okay.
I'm a special kind of stupid.
Yeah. All right.
Cass is the one who literally has to put notes addressing himself as stupid in his attack notes.
Oh, I still do that.
No, I know.
Liz, you said Zinni's going to look through the card catalog, the book catalog. Okay.
Just to see if there's anything
give me
pertaining to the brooch.
Either a perception or a knowledge arcana.
Ooh. If only we had a big smart wizard with us.
Yeah, but he's out doing other things.
Which we'll circle to those two in a second. That's high enough. As you're looking through, you do notice a couple of particular books and where they are in the other room that will be useful.
In the other room?
Yes, in the study. Yes.
Okay.
Instead of having to search through all of the books, because that is insane. This helps you search, or this is going to give you where certain very good books are.
Okay.
Which means you find. Oh my god, me and my dumbass. Where is my magic items? You find 2 tomes of leadership and influence, a tome of understanding, and
Okay.
a manual of gainful exercise.
A manual?
A manual of gainful exercise.
Okay.
Well, I know who that's made for.
All of these are +1s.
Mm-hmm.
What was the first one that there was 2 copies of?
Leadership and
leadership.
influence.
Okay. Cool.
And then Chidro also wants to go through the card catalog, but I'm not looking for the brooch. I want to see if there's any books that talk about powerful magic items, or if there's any other books about the Mawagi.
Okay.
Ooh.
You find 1 book related to the Mawagi.
I just pocket it for later.
Okay.
Is it possible I could also go through it looking for books that expose the weaknesses of alchemy?
What?
What
are you? What?
Well, I figure since we have a party member that has an alchemist chasing her.
Yeah.
I just...
Before we do that roll, there's 2 things we're going to do first. First, Chris, the book the title of the book you pocket is the Chiruka's Inner Sanctum. It is a book on how Chiruka do their summoning.
Oh.
Well, that is very helpful.
Yeah. And I'm going to send this to Michael.
So the wizard could learn how to counteract all the spells and summons.
What, you never heard of counterspell?
I wish I knew how to spell Sanctum.
I put SANCTUM.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. And I sent this to Michael so that because he's been tracking all the books for us. So
I've only kept track of the ones that I have personally read.
yes, I can send it to you as well, but I'm making sure to send it to Michael because he's the one.
He's the nerd.
He is the nerd.
To the restroom real quick.
Okay. The second thing before we get to you, Cass, is what is Zephys and Lar doing?
Is the range still open? Or did it close at sundown?
Do you want to go over and check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Giving you the sniper
Michael?
balls.
You did.
Yeah, I'm going to the range.
Okay. You get there and it looks as though the range is open, but they are doing something different there than when you guys were there earlier. It looks like there's a day and night version of the range.
Oh. What are they doing?
It's still just ranged stuff. It's just now like there's more spectral things happen.
Oh, so okay, well, I was just gonna shoot the shit and keep trying for the really big prize.
Sure thing.
I forget, was it a gold?
It is a gold.
I don't remember anything else. I think I borrow a bow, so it's just my base range, right?
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, anyone see any good ghosts?
Surprisingly ghostless.
Well, no, the music room did have absolutely nothing playing the instruments. They're playing anyway.
Oh, maybe
I
they
mean,
weren't
yeah,
ghosts. Maybe
but
they were just possessed themselves.
it could have just been magic. You know how it is.
Or electricity. Do the Fae have electricity?
We don't have that here.
How do you know? Maybe the Fae are playing a trick on you. They want you to think it's magic, but no, it's science.
I don't believe in that stuff.
Confirmed. Rognir's is a magicologist.
Ghosts
Instead of a
aren't real, you
Scientologist.
idiot.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna haunt you then.
It's not. That wasn't quite the answer I was expecting.
What answer were you expecting?
I mean, I don't know. The fact that, like, we know what setting we're in. There are 1000% ghosts.
What? No, there aren't. This is
Really?
Pathfinder, a game based in reality. Everything that happens here is potentially true in real life, which
We're in a
means there
haunted
can't be
house.
ghosts. What was that?
We're in a haunted house.
Yeah, you never been to the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland?
Never been to Disneyland. My family was poor.
Oof.
The only time I've been to Florida for the possibility to go in the Disney World was for a Christian youth convention.
I didn't know that Florida had a Disney World. I only know the one in California.
Well, Disney World is in Florida and Disneyland is in California.
Wait, what's the difference?
Different locations.
Ah, still got Star Tours?
I don't know. Never been.
Well, go now so that you can tell me.
Go right now!
If
Yeah!
I was going to Orlando, I'd go to Universal Studios.
Wait, there's Universal in Orlando?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, again, I thought that was a California thing.
Like, World is in one place, Land's in the other. I forget which one's which, but they're basically the same
Land's
thing.
in California. World is in Florida. Yeah, isn't there a Universal Hollywood, which is in California, right? And then there's Universal Studios. I don't know if it has another tagline behind it, which
All
is
right.
like right
You
next
make
to
your
Disney
attack.
World.
Okay.
Phenomenal. Make another. Phenomenal. Make another. Let's go.
Goodness gracious.
I don't remember how many there are, what I need to do, so.
You're on 4 of 5.
Okay.
That is all right. Give me a D4. Going to do it.
Okay. How many times can I go?
I'll give you 2 more times.
Okay.
I swear, Laura's gonna force me back to the range.
I'm assuming if the fourth one hit on a 21, then all of them
Yes,
up
yeah,
to that point
yeah.
would.
Yes.
Was 19 enough for the third?
Yes, 19 is DC for this. Yes. All right, that passes. No.
Does 19 hit?
No.
Okay. Okay, let's try. Does one auto fail?
Yes, 1 auto
Can
fail.
I try one more time because I auto fail?
Sure.
I'm not wasting hero points on this one. I'm doing it to dig around.
I want to know what the prize is.
That's what I want to know. Eric
Well, you
seemed
did
really
get-
disappointed that none of us got it.
Oh,
I was disappointed that I didn't get it.
all right, you hit. D4.
Let's
Nope.
go! No?
No,
Needs
it's
a natural
4 on
4.
the last one.
Oh,
Yep.
I thought it was still 50-50.
No.
No. Okay, that's been my run for the day. You guys have fun.
Take your 1,000 gold.
Oh, I didn't know if I'd won that already. I forgot about that.
Night version. You did not win the night.
Oh, good to know.
There's a new version at night. Cool.
All right. Michael, anything you want to do?
No, I was just here for the ride.
You should go get a drink at the sauna.
Or, you know.
I want to have you guys know that my backup plan, if the range was closed at night, was Lara and Zephys were going to go on the most awkward date ever around the carnival of just getting food and standing silently.
It can still happen.
Still
Range
got
the first
time.
awkward location.
All right. Cass, give me your perception and remind me what you're specifically looking for.
I'm looking for a book about alchemy, specifically a book that may hint to the weaknesses of alchemy.
You act like it's not like a field of study and instead just like a collection of powers. Like,
I am not
alchemists
an
are not
alchemist, so I
vampires.
am not an alchemist. I do not know the intricacies of alchemy.
You know
All
what
right.
it is.
Hold on. So you pick up a book and you start looking through running
I was going
water.
through, I was going through the rolly card thing.
I know. Running water needs to be invited in. Sunlight.
Eureka! Alchemists are vampires! I exclaimed out loud.
Oh my god.
And then you look at the book and it's just weaknesses of vampires. God damn it.
I very quietly put it back.
All right, no.
Vampire.
Not go unnoticed.
There is one book on alchemy.
Perfect.
Question is, what am I searching for, if anything? Did we already go through the knickknacks?
Yes, and I actually didn't receive information on if there's anything.
Yeah. Lots of things are happening at once.
Understandable.
I mean, I had forgotten too until Carpet said something about it.
So
Thank you.
Send this to Michael as well.
huh?
So
I
Michael can.
messaged with the book.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm waiting to see if Michael has a response to the book.
I'll probably get done with it in about a week.
Shut the fuck up, you.
Provided I'm not reading everybody their bedtime stories.
I mean, that is my bedtime story.
Reading everyone their bedtime stories and giving them tuckies and forehead kisses.
Hey, give me a tuggy.
Oh my god.
What?
What
I
a
zoned
lock-on.
out for a minute and came back in at the wrong time.
What a lock-on.
Zeroed in.
You did. That was impressive.
That is wild.
Alright. You did the perception check for the, I think it was 31. Yeah. So it was 36.
Yeah.
You find a jeweler's box and you open up and there are 3 rings in there, all labeled.
At least they're labeled, thank goodness.
Yep. I just gotta go to rings real fast so that I remember what these rings were. Invisitalis is the first ring.
Invisitalis.
Mm-hmm. The second ring is Eviscero. Eviscero. Eviscero? Somewhere in there.
Viscero?
Probably something
I
that
think so.
eviscerates.
Probably.
And then Nicterio.
Nicterio?
Tacherio. Something along those lines. I'm very not in the right headspace for this, so I apologize.
Alright, so
It's alright.
Invisitalis, Eviscero, and Nicterio.
Yes.
I'm assuming to require a check that I don't have to know exactly what they do.
I have
Yes.
detect magic, but I think it takes time.
We can always just take them all and see.
Oh. Do you have spellcraft?
I don't know who you're asking, but the answer is almost certainly no, unless it
Probably
is
the druid.
The druid.
Do I?
Tiz.
Do I? I have something. Hold on.
Spellcraft is a skill that's towards the bottom of the skill list.
Yep, the skill list is in alphabetical order for those who occasionally forget, like myself.
It would help if I
I
knew my
do
alphabet
not.
to make use of that.
I can make wands.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. You as a magic user should be able to figure this out. I'm trying to remember. Me,
Well,
I
she is
wanted
a divine caster, so their
right.
relationship with magic and spells is a little different than arcane casters.
I will give you these checks as nature due to the fact that you are a spellcaster with nature. So
Okay.
you're just trying to divine the nature of these things. And this will be in combination with like you using detect magic. So give me nature rolls.
I am
Three of them,
seeing,
please.
unless she is some sort of special variant, the standard druid does have spellcraft as a known skill.
No,
Yes.
they have it as a class skill. She would still
Yes.
need a rank in it. It requires training.
Okay.
You said 3?
Yeah, I need 3 of them.
Okay.
The DC for this is 16. So
Oh,
I
perfect.
believe that is your. Yeah. All right. So a ring of invisibility, a ring of evasion, and a ring of blinking.
You joking? I literally have the Ring of Evasion tab open as a reminder when I can afford it to ask Art to make it for me.
Well,
Alright, Ring of Blink, Evasion, and Agility? Is that what I heard?
blinking, evasion, invisibility.
Okay.
Perfect.
What is blinking in this case?
I think it's spell
As
teleport.
the blink spell, you become partially ethereal.
Wow. Big
Isn't
day
it
for
like
some
a upgrade to
individuals.
Blur?
It can be combined with blur.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, it's kind of got the similar, like, mischance,
Phys-
concealment.
Physical attacks have a 50% mischance against you. You can stack this with blur, and your clones also get the 50% mischance.
You mean mirror image?
Yes, mirror image. Sorry.
Do we know the time or uses per day or any of that stuff?
See, I know evasions if I just pull up my browser. I don't know if the others would be the same. I don't know if there's like a uniformity across rings.
Yeah, I have the browser up too. I can look.
Oh, Ring of Evasion says it's just continually grants it. So it might
Correct.
be just continuous.
Yeah.
Kyan, quit pulling on my chair.
Yeah, they're all just as long
They're
as you
basically
have.
like if you had the permanency spell cast on you.
Yeah.
But only while you're
Yes.
wearing the ring.
So what you're saying is Ring of Invisibilis is the one ring.
Yeah, sure. There you go. There's the 3 rings. And then I steal them all from you at the end.
Are we gonna have to make a
Oh,
trip to
no.
Mount Mordor to throw the Ring of Invisibility into the volcano?
No,
I sure
get our
hope so.
wizard friend to call up the eagle folk, and they'll take care of it for us.
God damn it! When are we starting our fucking
Can I make a quick PSA?
trilogy?
Yeah?
Go for it.
If there's ever a time in the distant future, because heaven knows it won't be in the near future, that somebody's actually watching this, please don't steal things from haunted houses when you go to them. Those are private property, and you can get in trouble for stealing them.
Or just make sure you don't get caught.
Private property. That's funny.
Shoulder
All right.
dragon.
Property in my Pathfinder game?
Yeah, a bunch of loot goblins. All right.
The dead don't speak.
Okay, so, Harry, is there anything you would like to do in the
That is
study?
a good fucking question. I've been quiet this whole time about it. Fucking, I mean, I guess, I mean, we've already gone through the knickknacks. I'll try and find a book. Which one, though? I've got the, I guess just like,
There's like 480 something books left, so.
there sure frickin' are. What would I need to roll again? Perception?
Yeah, just searching through
Yeah, alright.
This way we just
Perception
get a portable hole, step on the floor,
or-
just knock everything in.
the arcane.
What
Those
is
are
a,
the two
how
checks.
about a book on DIY HRT? No. Let's see. I'm thinking. I mean, I've got a book on traveling through the plane of air. How about one on a plane of earth? Just something about.
All right.
I mean,
Give me a
yeah,
perception.
sure, why not? I can't. It's the only thing I can think of at the moment. Let me freaking. Damn.
You do not find any elemental books.
Oh no. Oh well.
All right. So you all are leaving, I assume.
Yep.
Into the next room.
Okay.
Wait,
Final room
before
down here.
we leave, can I recline on the sofa to see if anything happens?
Sure. Nothing happens.
Darn, I was hoping there's another guitar.
That's funny. We'll do Liz first because I think she took the most books.
I have 4 books, yeah.
I need you to make a will save.
Oh, yeah, okay, well. That tracks.
Hey, Rodney, you want to hold something for me?
I'm good.
That was
The
a 3.
DC. Yeah, the DC is 15, 7, 21, 23.
Okay. What happens? Or are we gonna let other people roll first?
We can just do you first. You are compelled to sit and try and read your books for a little while.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Yep, you are unable to leave the room for a moment.
Alrighty.
We'll get back to you after we do everyone else.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Harry, did you take any books?
I sure didn't.
You just leave the room.
Sick.
Chris?
I got 1.
Okay. DC will be 17.
Nice.
Yeah, you leave. You feel an urge to start reading, and then you're like, I don't read. And you leave.
I'm gonna read later.
Cass, 17. Oh, wait.
Yeah!
And you're taking the 3 rings, correct?
Uh-oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
These are separate will checks, and each one is their own thing.
Oh, no.
These are all DC 16.
Let's go.
Nice.
Plus 1 hero point. Remind me of that later. Reroll. So minus 1 hero point. Remind me of that later. Shoot.
And you got 2 more rerolls on it. If you have hero points.
He has hero point.
I have hero points. You know what? I'm curious what'll happen, so I'll just take the loss.
Okay.
I
So
thought they were all
net
17.
0 hero points.
16.
I'm going to do this the only fair way I think I can.
You rolled
Which
a
is
17,
roll
a 25, and a 19.
Chris,
I rolled a
it's
17 for
4
the book.
separate rolls.
Oh, 4.
The
Okay.
17 was for the book, and then there's 3 16s for the rings.
I didn't know he had
Yeah.
a book.
Yeah, he took a book. All right.
Gotcha.
He took a mighty big book.
Oh boy.
That's a roll again. 2. You are compelled to put on the evasion ring, and you cannot take it off without taking psychic damage.
Well, I guess until I need to give it over to Laura, that's fine.
I mean, it's a good ring for literally anybody, except for a rogue. But I'm pretty sure your class doesn't get the rogue's evasion feat, so you can have it. I'm just saying that's a really good find.
Yeah.
Wait, is it +1 to evasion? I forget.
No, the evasion ring is you have the ability to avoid damage on reflex saves. It's like the rogue skill. If you pass the check, you completely ignore damage. If you fail the check, you only take half.
I need to make you all that ring.
Yes, you do.
Like in Fireball.
I am saving my money for that.
All right. So, as you all exit, you realize Zinni is sitting in the corner reading. Does anyone go to get her?
That's resounding silence.
I'm
I
just
mean,
thinking maybe one of the tanks should, just in case you try to punch him.
Just like, you good, Zinni?
No response.
Just go over, pick Zenny up, and try to put her on my shoulder.
Okay. Go over. You, as you pick up Zinni, you see that her eyes have like lulled over. They're like
Glazed over, you mean?
glazed over, kind of like rolling into the top of her head as she's speed reading a book, but not really reading it. And you hear under her mouth like muttering of necrol.
Oh shit.
She's fine.
Okay.
I still just pick her up and set her on my shoulder.
You're going to leave again, which means you need to make another willpower save.
Immediately puts her down and opens her own book.
No, I just flop on the floor and just keep her on my shoulder and just we're both reading. She's just sitting on my shoulder.
You're reading. Yeah.
Rainier and Soul just kind of look at each other, just like, really?
You don't have a book. Maybe you should get them so I don't have to re-enter the room.
Do I have to?
Do you want to leave our party members sitting in the library forced to read a book while their eyes roll into the back of their heads?
I mean, like, how long will this last? Do we know?
You have no inclination.
That's awesome. All
If they're
right.
not in the library anymore, it might drop immediately. It might not, it might so.
Fine. I'll try and drag them both out.
Okay.
Just hit him over and over again. You get a free 5-foot push, don't you?
Don't do that.
I am literally dragging them by their scruffs.
Cool.
Like
I
on the
need
ground.
both of them to make willpower saves.
Finally.
Excellent.
Not bad.
You guys get pulled to the threshold, and as your eyes start to refocus and you see into the room, you see standing in the middle of a room, flaming green skull, deep sunken blue beady eyes, a skull chattering, looking at you. And for a short bit, you feel compelled to go back, and then you shake the feeling, you look, and it's gone.
Just those two?
Just those two.
You'll see the neck frill pop out. Just for a moment.
What are you freaking out about? Or nervous about, popping out about?
Zinni will just blink a little bit and then put the book back in her pack and pretend nothing happened.
Maybe we shouldn't be stealing things from haunted places.
Listen, this is one of those things I just do.
There's
It's
a
a
man who
library
befriended a
I
guitar.
borrowed.
Hey, the guitar has its own defense mechanisms.
Finders
And
keepers.
I am
You
chilling with this
befriended the
thing now.
guitar.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, the
that's
guitar didn't
fine.
like me very much.
All right. Then I guess other door.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, the last door down here.
Yup.
Okay.
After that, we can go upstairs.
How you doing, Tricky?
Not great, but we can at least finish this.
Just one more room. All right.
Kill off the first floor.
We'll finish the bottom floor.
Is that what I said?
The hint, maybe there's more hidden rooms.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, that's a given.
But yeah, Cass, don't forget you have a coin.
Oh yeah, I have a coin.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the initial description of the room before I declare perception.
Yes. You enter a dining room. A lovely feast has been put out.
Ooh, might be able to get a turkey leg here. But yeah, general perception check.
All right. Yeah.
With coin.
Supposed to technically declare that top.
Yes, I know I'm an idiot.
I know. It's
If
the
it was
only
a
reason
one,
I
was
let
gonna
it go.
reroll anyway.
Yeah. I understand. It's just one of those things. All right.
I would assume you wouldn't be able to hear the coin breaking. With how broken the coin is, anyway.
Well, the reason why I say on a natural one I would have rerolled anyways, because on a natural one the coin breaks.
Right. I would assume, like, it's up to the GM ultimately, but I would assume with how broken the coin is, the fact there's no limit to how much you can use it, that it's one of the few things that even if you re-roll the one, the coin still breaks.
Maybe. Cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
All right.
33.
Yeah, 33. As you look around, you notice one of the spoons is of a different, like, set than the other silverware around this.
Oh, are we about to get another magic spoon that gives free food?
Is it comically large?
It's not a comically large spoon. Would you like to be a comically large spoon in this room?
I feel like there should be one.
Okay, both of you roll me d20s.
You got it.
Call high or low.
Hi.
I'll call low. I did call low. That is low.
That is technically last one in low. I'll allow there to be a big, comically big wooden spoon in here.
Let's fucking go.
You can use it as a.
Oh, I ain't touching
What is
it.
that
I just
word
want it to
called?
be there.
Yes.
Well,
However,
yours isn't there.
You don't get a spoon.
Good.
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 Let's see. It is a club.
Holy cow, how big is a spoon?
It's comically
Comically.
large.
And comically large
Stupid
for
question,
me
I
means
get
it's
it.
probably Ragnar's size.
It is probably taller than me.
Ah!
The spoon is bigger than the dwarf.
Anyway, you can use it as a club. Quick question for the druid: are you detecting magic?
Would it still be running between?
Or you can just leave it running if you want.
Yeah, that'd be probably the most useful thing I can do in here.
Yeah, detect magic
Okay.
is a cantrip, so.
Both the spoon, both of the auras on these things are very faint. But the comically large spoon, because of how big it is, you're able to notice it. It isn't until Soul points out the different spoon that you're able to look at that and see that it is in fact emitting an aura.
Ooh, magic spoon.
Yes.
Magic spoon? I hear that cereal is great.
Hang on. Ragnar's gonna take out the magic spoon that we already have and compare the two.
They're roughly the same size. I mean, different design, but roughly
Okay,
the same
different
size.
design. So they are different items, probably.
Hey, Ragnar, how about you pick that spoon up since everything here seems to mess with the mind, and you seem to be very stable.
I
What are you talking
more than
about?
you, maybe.
Yes.
Alright, I'll pick up
The
the
nightmare
spoon.
surface.
Cool. Will save. DC 30.
Ooh.
Fear-based, spell-like ability, mind-altering.
Mind altering.
Alright, +2.
The
Fuck.
lowest he's rolled all day.
Yes!
See?
I have to say, I'm very happy that I did not go to. Wait. What's your bonus?
Okay.
+10, +12 on
You feel
this.
compelled to put the spoon into your mouth.
Alright.
There's a delicious substance on it. Roll me
What
a
does it taste
fortitude
like?
save.
Oh, fortitude, awesome. Uh-oh.
That passes.
Uh-oh.
That passes.
I
You're
rolled a
fine.
4.
DC 25 will.
DC 25 will now. Awesome.
Mhm.
Okay, thank God.
Ooh.
All right. The charm on the spoon cracks, and it's just a substance spoon now.
It's a spoon with an extra bit of taste.
No, you have this spoon already.
We have
It's
two
just
spoons
another-
now.
It's another spoon, but without the curse.
Yeah, you crack the curse.
Oh, sick.
That worked out perfectly.
When the
job.
dwarf is so sturdy, even curses can't.
I am
I eat
built
curses for
different. You
breakfast
know it.
Literally.
without
So-
any milk.
The only other magic item that is noticeable in the room is the comically large wooden.
Oh, it's magic.
Yes.
If I spend 3 rounds with it, I can detect what school of magic it is.
Are you gonna pick it up?
She doesn't
Oh,
have to
I don't
pick it
have
up,
to.
but-
If it's in the line of sight, I can determine it.
Evocation.
All right. I'm not touching it, but good to know.
I feel like I've already asked this question. Druids don't have any restrictions on, like... No, they don't have any restrictions on wood versus metal weapons or tools.
No.
Okay.
It is technically a club if I believe clubs are one of the things druids can use.
However, it is probably
Yes.
probably needs to be a little bit stronger for it.
You can technically use this weapon.
I could beat people with a spoon.
It comes
Sit-
with
Wait,
different
wait,
sizes.
Spooning
Payday.
someone?
Yeah, I mean, I can use clubs, but I have a strength of 8.
True.
It never hurts to have
I'm a
backup
little
weapon.
weakling. That's... All right, I'll pick it up.
Okay. nothing happens.
Okay.
After spending a little bit of time in tuning with it, which takes all of like a minute, you are able to determine some of the characteristics of it.
Cool.
Let me quickly run over to this. It's a +2 weapon.
Okay. So it's like a +2 club.
Yeah, it's a +2 club, and it has 2 enchantments on it. The first one is Flaming.
Holy shit.
Flaming.
Yes, Flaming.
Okay.
You do not know the command word.
Okay.
So you can't turn it. You'll have to spend time to try and figure out what the command word is. Command word / phrase.
Mhm.
And then it also has Flaming Burst on it.
Flaming burst.
Yes.
Okay.
Which means if you crit with it, it explodes with fire damage. There you go. You got your comically large spoon.
Is the flaming also a Payday reference?
So if it's
I won't go with
taller-
no, but
If
just
it's-
because I haven't played enough of that.
If it's taller than the dwarf, so we can say it's like 4 foot.
It's
Believe
like
it or not, yeah.
dwarf.
That would be enough.
it's like 4 foot, yeah.
Okay.
Even with the dwarf now being slightly taller.
Oh yeah, he did gain a couple inches.
1 inch.
He did. He gained 1 inch.
What's that? 3-4 instead of 3-3?
Anyway,
No.
Wait, no.
no, dude, right on the money. All right.
You don't know that?
So, does anyone want to mess with anything else in this room? The food
Can we
that's
look-
set out.
I want to, but I'm gonna say no.
Yeah,
specifically
after
for the
the
boat?
library,
Yeah, I'm not touching the food. It's too fresh for my
Actually-
liking.
It might give us bonuses, though. The library potentially hurt us. The food might give us bonuses.
Take a bite if you want.
I don't
Is there a
trust your
turkey
logic.
leg?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so tempted.
all right. So there's
Chris, what do you
2
think?
rooms that we know.
I think I'd like to see you try.
I think I'd like to see Rugger try.
I think I will pass.
Oh, okay, goes no.
So, did we... Okay, we've looked around the room already. Then,
Yeah.
okay, this, I'm gonna assume this door is like a cupboard?
Maybe.
Might be something fun in there. I'm gonna try and go in.
I assume one of them leads to a kitchen and the other probably a supply closet. I don't know.
Okay. You enter that room. Go. What? No, that's door. You enter the kitchen.
Oh! I don't know why I thought we were already in the kitchen, but...
We were in the
No,
dining
you're in
room.
the dining room.
We are in... Okay. Dining room and kitchen. Anything immediately stands out?
Yeah. There are 4 ghostly cooks in here.
We found
Oh.
them!
Too many cooks in the kitchen. Leaves.
Nice.
I mean, like, Do we really think the roach is gonna be in the kitchen?
Yes. It
So
might.
My
do
bad.
I-
I misspoke. There are 5 cooks.
Okay, definitely
Ooh.
too many cooks. Anyway, gonna. Right. If I just like leave the door open, does it like stay open?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll leave the door open for anyone else to try and knock themselves out, and I'll try the other one. Because no point in wasting our time getting in
You
the.
exit to a nice little garden on the side of the manor.
Oh, cute.
It's a sunny day. Rolling green hills and a thicket of trees surrounds the property.
I heard rolling
Wait,
green,
what?
thought roll, and my fucking hair stood on end.
Wait, there weren't rolling green hills outside, were there?
No,
But
it
it
is
also
also
wasn't
nighttime
sunny outside.
Yeah, it's nighttime.
Yeah, this is very. How scenic.
Is anyone looking in the kitchen at the moment?
I would like to, yes.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Go
As
for
he
it.
opens this door, there is another ghost that appears.
Oh, wait, how many doors have we opened? Let's see. 1, 2. I guess it's technically 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, technically.
6. Okay, so yeah, every door that opens gets another cook.
Shut the door. Or wait, no, leave it open.
Don't touch anything.
Eh.
Anyway, there's a small doghouse at the end of the garden.
Aw.
See, in character, I'm not exactly sure what Ragnar's feelings on dogs are. Out of character, I'm like, oh, puppy dog. But I'm also like, I'm genre savvy enough for this. That's not gonna be just a dog.
No, it's just a dog. Trust me, bro.
Trust me,
Where
bro.
is the. How far is it?
It's at the end of the garden.
I see.
I would like to go and just check out the garden, see what all's
Awesome.
in there.
I would also like to do a perception check. I wanted someone else to do it with me because I know I'm gonna not see a single thing.
Okay.
I'm more interested in checking out the kitchen.
I'm
Okay.
going to check out both eventually, but I'm going to start with the kitchen as well.
Gotcha. All right, let me get the garden rolls.
Shit, never mind.
Perfect.
I can see. Oh, you're.
What?
Oh.
Hey, can I
no,
also
you're
roll
fucking
nature to see what the
too.
plants are?
Absolutely, I love that. You recognize quite a few of them.
Right, here points. I need to start or stop.
The doghouse looks empty. From like the little bit that you are doing a scan around, you don't see any clear signs of like a dog activity out here.
I see. Ghost dog.
You also notice that the path up to the doghouse is a little like while the like you could easily walk there. You notice that there are certain plants around that look like they're slowly moving.
Huh? In what way? Like, that they are being invisibly stepped on, or they are literally like the ground is shifting?
Are we talking Alice in Wonderland where they're swaying back and forth on their own, or are they being squished to the ground?
Swaying back and forth on them.
Okay. Not invisible dog.
No. These are the same plants that Shiro doesn't immediately recognize.
Probably from the Fey realm, then. From the first world.
You notice that the path leading to the doghouse, the ground slowly like shifts a little. It's almost without a natural 20, you would not have noticed.
so the path to the doghouse is slightly shifting.
Correct.
How adventurous am I feeling? I've got the saves.
Go for it. Do it.
Well, don't gotta tell me twice. I will very slowly and cautiously start to make my way over to where the doghouse is.
Okay. You peer inside it, I assume?
I suppose.
You see the bones of a deceased dog with 2 flowers in the eye sockets, and both flowers open into 2 irises that look at you, and the ground shifts very quickly, and tentacles come writhing up and wrapping around you.
Yeah, that tracks.
Ooh la la.
Don't shut up.
You are technically being entangled.
Awesome. I don't have great saves for that. I guess I
Yes,
can
I need
just
a
do
reflex
it
save.
straight, or I can just like escape as I would a normal grapple, though.
This is a reflex save.
Oh, it is a save. Awesome. Does that do
Holy
it?
shit. Yes, that does it.
Sick.
You need to make 1 more before you're able to make it to the safety of the door.
Oh, so everything. Okay. Well, this whole place is a trap. Got it.
Alright. You make it through the threshold of the door.
Did the vines come after me at all?
No, they ignore you completely. As if they haven't perceived you yet.
So it's just those irises in the freaking. Okay. What a weird situation. I don't really know how to parse it, but I guess we're not getting anything out of there anyway. So.
And is there anything else of any interest in here?
Flipping back to Harry for just a moment. Harry, you did notice in the back of the doghouse there was a plaque. And all the plaque said was under.
Under?
Under. That's all it
Under.
says. Mm-hmm.
I think I understand what it wants me to do. But also I don't know what that would, like, give us. We'll circle back.
Okay. Kitchen crew. Ow. Perceptions.
Lucky coin.
Yeah.
So
Guidance.
31.
Not so great.
The 6 cooks are cooking 6 separate meals, messing with each other's meals. It's chaos in here.
Maybe we should shut some doors.
The most noticeable thing that you guys see in here is a bloody butchered knife.
Just like sticking out of a wood block
Yep.
or something.
Yep, just sticking out of a wooden block.
I'm gonna look at Zen. Do you think it's worth it?
Can I handle knives?
Yeah. They're technically daggers.
My detect magic still up? Does it seem magical?
Yes, it is definitely magical.
Oh boy. Sure, it might be worth it.
Do you
Nice.
want to touch it or should I?
I'll touch it.
Okay, you touch it. Nothing happened. You pull it, nothing happened.
Oh, well then.
Oh, what kind of magic's on it?
Necromancy.
Oh,
Oh no.
all right.
You wanna put it back? Or
Oh hey, no. Since we're holding it now, we have to keep it. Finders
Yeah,
keepers.
finders
we're-
keepers.
You're not there.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm doing.
I'm asking this out of
Nope.
character.
Go play
Yeah,
with the tentacle
okay.
vines.
Go for
No.
it.
Oh,
That's
but
what they're called. Vines.
What were you calling them?
You
tentacles.
said tentacles.
I could have swore he said vines like tentacles. I'm listening, I promise.
I apologize. I did say to come in.
So that's all we end up seeing in the kitchen, other than the chaos.
Yes. Yeah,
Nothing
other
else of
than the
note.
chaos.
What happens when we
Like
try
Hell's
to triple
Kitchen
on the
in here is
chefs?
one of them like Gordon Ramsay calling
They
one
go
of them a
straight
nugget
through you
sandwich.
because they're ghosts.
They could play along. You don't know.
No, I'm saying if you want your character to do it, that's what happens.
Oh, well then. I guess we
Yeah.
should reconvene in the dining room then.
Yep. Back in the dining room with the knife.
Just swing it haphazardly so I keep a wide berth
Bloody
from
butcher's
you.
knife.
Yeah.
Look what I found.
I will note that the blood is no longer on the butcher's knife. It has absorbed blood.
Cool.
Ooh. Does her health go up?
No.
We have the perfect murder weapon.
Wonder if it allows you to kill ghosts.
It is magical, so it can hit ghosts.
Oh, well.
Why is that the first place that your mind goes to? I know mine went to a bad place as well, but for Pete's sake.
I'm not going to assault the ghost.
Magic necromancy. It is a weapon.
All right.
So the only thing that's really left on the first floor is the garden, but since Rugnier rolled a natural 20, I'm not sure if there's anything left for me to discover, so we just need to figure out what to do about the tablet that he saw that I don't know if he tells us.
Placard.
I
The
have a
placard says
guess.
under.
I imagine you need to get grabbed by the vines and dragged underneath.
Where you
But-
know that the amulet's under something. Maybe it's part one of a clue.
Could be under the dead
Potentially.
dog.
That's why I'm not gonna, like, do anything with it at the moment.
All right. Do you guys want to go back out to the garden, or are you guys leaving the garden?
I'm still in the garden.
Is
Yeah,
the dog
okay.
name under?
Mechanics question. Since Rugnier rolled a natural 20, does that mean they automatically saw everything of interest?
No.
Then I will go to the garden and roll my own perception.
Okay.
Gotta wake up my computer, fell asleep while I was pacing.
He succeeded on the important roll. However, that doesn't mean he succeeded in seeing everything.
Okay, lucky coin.
Okay.
33.
You see basically everything Rugnier did.
Okay.
And I was
The
when I
DC
rolled up
for
with from
the-
the weird plants.
Yeah.
Holy cow, there's a higher DC than 33. I am now horrified.
No. It's where you are. You can't physically see the thing.
Oh. And the vines only percepted Rugnier?
Because
when
I
he
looked
got
at the
to-
dog.
Yeah, because he went to the doghouse.
So I can go deeper into the garden without looking at the doghouse to do another perception check for a different, perceptive. Or perspective. There we go. Perspective.
Yes.
That's what
Is that what you would like to do?
Lucky coin, and yes.
Okay.
That's horrifying.
I'm going to ask you to roll stealth real fast
Oh, the other
to
thing
see
that
how
should
much-
be decent at.
to see how much you're able to avoid getting in front of the opening to the doghouse.
Can I double lucky coin this?
Guidance?
Yeah, you can use the lucky coin here.
All right, lucky coin.
For reference, Suzanne is 100% right.
About?
How the coin
You
works.
can't re-roll a nat, or you can re-roll a nat 1 with the coin, but the coin will still break.
I see. Let me go ahead and add that to the notes.
Yeah. I did tell you that there's a drawback to the coin. I just didn't tell you what. But because of the fact that Suzanne nailed it on the fucking head,
It
I
just
wanted
makes
you-
sense. The odds of the coin breaking, if you were allowed to hero point it, are so slim because as long as you have 3 hero points, what are the odds that you get 4 nat 1s in a row? So
Michael
the
knows.
only thing that makes sense is if it's supersedes.
Or
Yeah.
nat ones in a
Using
row.
this thing then. Of course, again,
Yeah.
unused resource is kind of useless.
Right. It's not the worst thing if it breaks.
I should probably restrict the use of it until I think I'm in a location that's likely to be in, because odds are the brooch isn't on the first floor.
Well, you already used it. So,
I mean, yeah, I already used it twice,
from
and it
here
worked
on.
twice.
Yeah.
Well, I've reused it a lot of times, I mean, just now.
The fact that it hasn't broken this entire time is so fucking funny to me.
It's
Oh,
all
yeah.
because of that one skill.
Alright, so you're able to stealth around. And I will say because also, don't you have a ring of invisibility?
Yes, however, I don't have an open ring slot because I'm cursed to wear one.
You get 2 ring slots.
Alright,
The
have
other
a
one's a
good
ring
one,
of
Michael.
resistance +2.
Oh, gotcha.
I guess I could change that out for a ring of invisibility. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I'll do that next time.
Why are you telling me that a 34 doesn't pass?
What?
He just, I don't know, the way he was encouraging, like, retroactively.
No, it's just something.
Huh?
Michael has to go.
Okay.
Ah, I see.
Night, Michael.
He's got to run to town.
Good town, Michael.
Yeah, good town, good town.
Good town.
Anyway, so you're able to look around and avoid the doghouse. You see a small, like, disturbed patch of dirt behind the doghouse.
Ooh, do I need a special tool to dig, or can I use my hands?
You can technically use your hands.
Comically large spoon.
Quick, throw it!
The giant wooden spoon. All right, have fun with it. It's flaming though.
Start digging with a club.
Well, what?
It's not on fire. You have to say that.
You know, be careful what you say around
There's a
it.
reason that my character is able to slit her wrists with her flaming electric and acid weapons.
So, yeah, are they able to throw the comically large spoon at me so I
Yes,
can use this
yeah.
to shovel?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Excellent!
That is sick.
That is wonderful.
I mean, it.
You find a green emerald brooch. It
Dang
has
it, green!
a pattern of like intertwining metal.
We were looking for red, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're looking for a red brooch.
Well, I'm gonna bring this green brooch back to Magic Rat so she can tell me what the heck it does.
Magic Rat
I'm
has a
assuming
name.
it's magical.
The one that
I
lives
don't
in
know
the
that's
spoon,
magical.
mind you.
Don't ask me what I mean.
Give me my spoon back.
Okay, I'll hand you the spoon back and ask you politely to tell me if this thing is magical and what it does.
Is it magic?
Oh yeah, it's magic.
Well, I have to spend at least 3 rounds with it to know what school it is. But yes, it's magic. Why
I
wouldn't it
like
be,
how
guess?
dramatic Liz is about how much time she has to spend looking at it out of combat.
Out of
Like,
I-
yeah, in combat, 3 rounds is a long time, but out of
It
combat,
is.
it's 20 seconds.
I stare at her for 20 seconds judgmentally as
I'm
she.
just saying I can't make a snap decision and say, oh, it's this,
18.
this, and this. I have to spend a little time.
It's not 20, it's 18.
I'll do
I
it for
know, I
20
was
seconds
rounding.
anyway, just to make her feel awkward.
I was
I'm the
rounding
master
because
of
let's be
staring.
real here. Out of combat, 2 seconds is about as dramatic as 18.
I don't know. Direct eye contact for 18 seconds is pretty intense. Especially if no words are spoken. Try it.
Well, you shouldn't be eye contacting. You should be staring at the brooch.
Yeah, you're staring at the brooch, I'm staring at you. When you look up, you will be creeped out when you realize I'm staring.
So now that it's been 18 seconds, what school of magic is it?
For reference, I'm pretty sure it's been longer than 18 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
Ow.
Quick, Druid, cast Cure.
No, the druid would just, like, ample my poison.
No, I can
Ample my
accept
disease.
I can accept affliction, which includes curses, diseases, and poisons.
Yeah!
And then I
I
can
feel
roll
like
to
you
get
wouldn't
rid
do
of
that
it
for
with
me, though.
with my natural +4 against diseases. Sorry, I wish I could in real life.
Right. Conjuration.
Has conjuration magic on it. All right.
Ooh, what's that do?
Is it the summon dog?
Yeah, it's something.
Or summon tentacles, as Eric likes to call them.
Yeah, it could be the
Dog
thing
does
that
not
was
equal
causing
tentacles.
Okay.
Are you going to try to determine what the item does?
I misheard, sorry.
Yeah, I probably have to hold it to do that.
I'll allow the nature roll here.
Mm-hmm.
What we get? What we get? Yeah, that'll do it.
27.
This is a brooch of wound closure.
Oh,
heck yeah.
Ooh.
hey.
It's the wearer of this brooch automatically becomes stable if his hit points drop to 0. Not if it is enough damage to kill the wearer. This brooch doubles the wearer's normal rate of healing, or allows normal healing of wounds that would normally not do so. In short, you receive double healing.
So this
While
probably
you-
could be one of the tanks then.
Yeah, next slot, right?
Yes, next slot.
I already have a next slot.
Your
We can
hit
figure
point
it out.
damage caused by bleeding is completely negated.
Yeah, that should go to one of the tanks.
Well, Chris, it sounds like it's all you because Harry's already got something.
I mean,
Yep.
that is my amulet of the bull,
Man, this sucks.
which I'd have to actually double check, see what the hell that does.
Yeah, I've got my Stormlure, and I really like my Stormlure.
I like my next slot. I paid for my next slot.
All right.
Well, we'll pocket it.
Hasn't
Maybe
come
we'll
into
get it.
use yet, but I still like it.
I mean, you could always just leave it on the druid. Give druid double healing.
There are
Wait,
worse
as
things.
in Druid has double healing, so when she heals double, or when
No,
someone
when-
heals
when-
first,
It
she heals double.
Self.
It's on yourself.
Okay. I mean, yeah, everyone else has a next slot because I have an amulet of natural armor on me, so.
I mean, I have a chameleon scarf, which gives me +2 stealth, but I'd be willing to give that up because I already have a bunch of stealth bonuses.
Why does everyone have a neck slot? This is so strange.
Because it's one of the more common, cheaper wondrous item slots.
Necklaces are
Boom
easy
room.
to come by.
Fair enough.
Cook room. Yeah. Rings and neck slots are the most common.
I mean, I don't have any rings. I feel like neck slots, belts, and like shoulders are the 3 most common for early game because they have a lot of cheap things you can put there that are very useful.
As soon as I see you again and hurt myself, you can have a ring because I'll give you the evasion ring because I want to use the invisibility ring.
Okay, so are we? Let's call it there because I'm feeling myself
Poor guy,
starting to
we
do
are
the.
aware.
Can I make
I'm
any
fit-
more attempts or not today?
Sure. While we're wrapping up, I'll let you do like 3 more.
Okay.
Let me know when we're good.